broadcasting from Tower Studio with your anchors, Katie McCoy and Ellie Pomeroy, bringing you the latest in Blue Gold News. This is Blue Gold News Now.
Good evening, I'm Ellie Pomerlew.
And I'm Katie McCoy.
Coming up tonight, the Viennese Ball returns to UW-Eau Claire.
But first, the White House plans on extending student loan payments. Student loan payments are planning on being extended through August 31st, according to the Biden administration announced on Tuesday. This move would allow 43 million Americans to delay payments of a combined $1.6 trillion held in debt by the federal government. Payments were originally halted at the beginning of the pandemic and were set to proceed again on May 1st. Democrats in Congress first called for an additional pause in payments. The Biden administration is expected to officially announce this change by the end of the week.
Spring is here, and so is an increase in the chance of severe weather. This week is Severe Weather Awareness Week in Wisconsin. 2 statewide tornado drills happened today at 1:45 p.m. and 6:45 p.m. These drills gave Wisconsinites the opportunity to test if they could hear the sirens and practice their emergency plans. According to the coordinator of the Eau Claire County Emergency Management Division, it's important that people have multiple ways to get alerts, to stay informed in case severe weather arrives.
The Viennese Ball returns to UW-Eau Claire this weekend after 2 years of COVID-19 delays. This event is inspired by the Kaiser Ball, which is held at the former Imperial Palace in Vienna, Austria. According to Austrian officials, the largest Viennese ball outside of Vienna is hosted here at UW-Eau Claire. However, this ball goes beyond just that. It is also a fundraiser for music scholarships. More than $30,000 in scholarships raised from the ball are awarded every year to students.
The doors for this year's ball will open for attendees at 6 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. The event is formal, meaning attendees should wear evening gowns and tuxedos. This year's ball will include some new events, including a beer tour, a European DJ, and torch dancers. Tickets for Saturday night are sold out, but tickets for Friday night can be purchased on the UWEC website. After the ball on Sunday, there will also be a plant sale from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in Davies Center, where people can purchase plants from the event. Katie and I are really excited about this.
Yes,
we are actually going to be in attendance at the Viennese Ball tomorrow night.
Yes.
Yep. So.
You know, it's the first ball back, as I mentioned, and this will be obviously our first ball since we've been here for about 2 years. Super excited to see what it's like. I feel like it's just going to be such a good spirit in there because everyone's been waiting for it to come back. For
sure. I think also it's just a big gathering, which is still something that people are getting used to again with COVID restrictions lifting. And I'm just excited to be in a room with a lot of people and a lot of activity going on.
And they have so many different events. You know, they have some great food. There's like Mexican tacos at the end of the night, a breakfast buffet, a European DJ.
Yes.
Lots of, you know, school like students performing. I read over like 250 students will be performing from the music program, which is quite great.
AJ from BNN will be there.
Yes.
She'll be performing, so we're excited to check that out as well. Overall, I think it's a really big, exciting event. It's something Eau Claire is known for, and I think people are going to have a really good time.
Yes, I can't wait to see what it's like.
Yes.
The Veterans Center here at the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire is designed for student veterans, active duty members, and dependents of veterans on campus. Located in Schofield Hall, room 20, the Veterans Center is a hub for students seeking a community of veterans, academic and professional guidance, or even just a quiet place to study and relax. Their success at creating a community for veterans has awarded UW-Eau Claire with the status of being military friendly.
Yeah, so we were once again recognized as a military-friendly institution through a publication called Victory Media. We have been named many years in a row, and the metrics are like retention, graduation, student support, what kind of administrative support we have. So there's a lot of things that is gauged from. One of which is having a dedicated space here on campus and a dedicated point of contact to help students.
In 2020, Veteran Services began to raise money to fund renovation of the Veterans Center. Generous donations helped them raise $50,000 to renovate the space and add amenities. But their favorite part of the center, as Parrish and Cross Schindler say, is the fellow veterans that they have had the opportunity to meet and support through the center.
Blue Golds have the chance to earn an Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion certificate on campus.
BNN's Chimi Yangdron has the story.
Thanks, Katie and Ellie. To improve equity, diversity, and inclusion on campus, the EDI department of UW-Eau Claire now has an opportunity for students to earn an EDI leadership certificate. This provides students with EDI training sessions to enhance their knowledge and understanding and become culturally responsible. The goal of this program is to increase awareness of one's identities, biases, and privileges and provide students with an opportunity to learn about the experiences of the underrepresented populations. There are 3 tiers or levels of training, workshops, and projects that students do to earn the certificate. The graduate assistant for the Center of Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion, Joshua Gonzalez, says that this training is applicable to any major and job in our society, and it's a great way to begin learning about the marginalized communities and how to create safe spaces for them.
This is a really great opportunity to learn about yourself as much as it is to learn about other cultures and other identities, and again, it's something that I think will carry people into the rest of their lives.
Interested students can reach out to Joshua or the director for EDI, Jody Tessing-Ritter. Back to you.
A new event causing students to examine their own implicit biases will take place next week at UW-Eau Claire. The Tunnel of Awareness event will begin at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, April 13th in the Dakota Ballroom in Davies Center. This event will expand on the traveling Smithsonian exhibit, The Bias Inside Us, which left the Pablo Center last month. Similar to the Smithsonian exhibit, it will be a self-paced event. Several campus organizations and groups will help to address different subjects such as racism, homophobia, ableism, and classism. Students will be encouraged to think critically about their own implicit biases and biases they see on campus.
A Blue Gold is recognized by the American Association of Geographers. UWC student Matthew DeWitt is one of the recipients of the Marble Boyle Undergraduate Achievement Award. DeWitt earned this award for his work on 3 major research projects with the Department of Geography and Anthropology. DeWitt says the award means a lot, but he is more honored by the hardworking staff in the Geography Department. He will graduate this May with a major in Geospatial Analysis and Technology.
A new UWEC program gives youth with disabilities the chance to participate in physical activity through dance. Students and faculty from the UW-Eau Claire Kinesiology Department created the Pride program, which takes place every Monday night at the Pablo Center. Each class has 10 to 12 dancers and 24 student volunteers, which allows the dancers and the volunteers to bond over the course of the class. The class spans over 7 weeks, and on April 18th, the dancers will perform a recital at the Pablo Center.
UW-Eau Claire is set to hold a teach-in on Russia's invasion of Ukraine. This teach-in will begin at noon on Monday in room 2804 of Centennial Hall. A professor from Kyiva Mohyla University in Ukraine will join the event via Zoom to speak on more information about the upcoming teach-in. You can contact the director of the university honor program, Dr. Fielding.
Coming up after the break, we will be introducing a new segment and bringing back an old one.
We'll be right back.
Tonight we have a new segment that we are very excited about called Pop Culture Corner.
We will be discussing relevant entertainment news and we'll give our thoughts on the subjects.
Tonight we'll be rating looks from the 2022 Grammys. Let's get started here and look at our first photo. Okay, so Olivia Rodrigo, for those of you
who don't
know. What are your thoughts on this, Ellie?
Honestly, like, I kind of just wanted to hate it, but I don't. Because I honestly think it like shapes her body really well. I like the colors. It does give me a little bit like Disney villain.
I was just thinking that.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, but like I kind of like it.
No, I think the colors are very nice, and I really like her gloves, and she has some rings on there too.
Yeah, like
on top of the gloves?
Overall, I think it works. I love the coordination between like the choker, and the makeup, and overall, I'd say it's a look.
I don't really have any complaints. You know, let's look at the next one. Now this one we have some thoughts on.
Justin Bieber. So what I like to say about this outfit is that Justin Bieber forgot he was going to the Grammys, so he went in his dad's closet and he got his dad's suit, which was obviously too big for him, and just threw it on whatever he was wearing before.
Hailey Bieber is clearly wearing a bed sheet, but I do kind of like it. I think it's something. Together, is it a cohesive look? No. I agree with your thoughts on the dad suit theory.
Dad suit, right.
But I don't know. Like his glasses look like the glasses they give you when you get your pupils dilated.
Yes.
You know,
yes. Or like at the dentist when they're shining the light in your eyes.
Yeah.
And the shoes, like they kind of look like trampoline shoes, but
Moon shoes.
moon shoes, if you will.
You know, this isn't my favorite.
No.
I'll admit it.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right. We can
Next
take a
one.
look at the next one. Yeah. Okay. Billie Eilish. Well, okay, I love the hair. First off, I want to mention that. I think her hair looks really good. I like the shades. The outfit, I think it's very Billie Eilish. Like, you have to go with the oversized
Yes.
look. I'm just not really sure what's going on. I don't really know where to look.
I agree with you. I really like the sunglasses and the hair. I think it's supposed to be like a jacket that's like, she's in the hood. You know, see
Right.
the collar, but
Yeah.
I don't really know. It's not my favorite, I would say. I really like the hair though and the glasses. It's really a vibe at the
Yeah.
top, but the bottom is not.
I know the shoes are just kind of confusing.
They look like those like Kanye West shoes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, they go with the fit. Overall, I feel like the hair and the glasses make up for it, but it kind of just gives me, I tied fabric together.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Very similar to her Oscars look.
Right.
Next one, please. Lil Nas X.
Okay.
He looks like a Renaissance painting to me.
A Renaissance painting. Yeah, he looks like a knight in shining armor, but it's 2022.
That's a great description.
Yeah, like you have to have a butterfly on there, obviously. I like the detail. I like the beading. I like the texture. I love the pop of color in the makeup. I think it really brings the outfit together. I mean, honestly, I like it.
I like it. It really reminds me of the 2018 Met Gala when the theme was heavenly bodies and everyone was wearing pearls and like this
Yes.
light color.
Yes.
The butterfly, you know, kind of sways away from that, but I think overall this is a solid look. I agree with you on the blue eyes, kind of pulls it together.
Right.
And the shoes, those are some very cool shoes.
And they match the fit.
Yes.
So.
I like it. Approved. Miss Carrie Underwood.
Miss Carrie Underwood. I
Oh,
love
no.
Carrie Underwood. I actually think in general she has a good sense of style, but it's just giving me like you tried to go for a belle look, but I'm getting like 2013 prom dress.
The top does not match the bottom. And it was, I think it's clear they tried to do this crossbody sash to kind of pull it together.
Right.
But in reality, it just does the opposite. It
Right.
almost makes it worse. You know, and the color, like the ombre and the tuck in the front. You know, there's a lot going on here, and I just wish there was less overall going on.
It's like when you go to like try and prom dresses at like Goodwill and you think you'll find something good, and then it just kind of turns out like that. You know, like I don't know. I really don't like it. I feel like the top is too chunky. It's not cohesive. The sash really doesn't pull it together.
No.
And honestly, the color isn't really there either. Like, I think she's someone who looks good in yellow, and I think they picked the wrong yellow.
Yes, it's too mustard. It needs to be brighter.
Yes.
Her makeup, her hair, the earrings, great.
She looks stunning.
The dress
She always looks stunning.
The dress is not.
Yeah.
You know, for me.
It's a no.
And can we see our final look? Mr. Phineas.
Yes.
It's like giving me the Easter egg meets Father Time. For some
Okay.
reason, I don't really know
Yeah.
where that's coming from, but
yeah.
like I like the color of the suit. I really like the purple, but with the vest, the double vest, it's just quite interesting.
No, I have to agree. Like, I like the fabric. I like the purple color, like, in theory. It's really the flower for me. Like, it's just giving me, like, I would wear this suit to a kid's birthday party. Like, I don't know. It just looks tacky, and I think it takes away from the overall elegance of the silk suit.
I agree. I am never an advocate for just wearing a plain suit on the red carpet, but I almost would have preferred just the purple suit without the vest and the black shirt and then the collar.
Right.
Just a white shirt or something else underneath.
Yeah.
You know, you could do a Timothy Chalamet no shirt.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
it's
I mean,
just-
I'm always on board for that with me.
This is like a work in progress to me.
Yeah.
It was almost
Take
there.
the flower away and you could get there, but with the flower, it's a no for me.
Yes. Well, that is a wrap on our first edition of Pop Culture Corner. But before our show comes to an end, we would like to recognize the hard work of our news team.
We'll be bringing back one of our favorite segments, Reporter of the Week.
Yes. This week, the reporter who we thought put together a compelling story was Chimmy Yangdron.
It was probably hard to tell, but tonight was Chimmy's first live report. She's a quick learner, has done a great job on her first semester of the news team.
Yes, we're so happy to have you as a member of our news team, so keep up the good work, Chimmy.
Well, that's all we have for you tonight.
We'll see you back here next week with your latest local and university news.
Make sure to follow TV10 on Instagram and check out our Instagram stories for more information about our weekly shows. I'm Ellie Pomerlew.
And I'm Katie McCoy. Thank you and good night.